What if I told you that an entire city once disappeared in a single day? This is the true story of Pompeii. Nearly 2,000 years ago, Pompeii was a busy Roman city, located near the giant volcano, Mount Vesuvius, close to the beautiful Bay of Naples. If you skip without subscribing, you will literally miss stories you will never hear again, and once it's gone forever. At the time, the city was part of the powerful Roman Empire, and thousands of people lived their daily lives there. Its streets were alive with activity. Shops and bakeries opened early each morning, bathhouses filled with people relaxing and talking, and large stone theaters hosted plays and entertainment. In the busy markets, people bought fresh bread and food, while others gathered with friends to laugh and share stories. To the people living there, life felt normal, even peaceful. And right beside their city stood a tall mountain that looked quiet and harmless. But there was something they didn't realize. That mountain, Mount Vesuvius, was actually an active volcano. In fact, the region had experienced small earthquakes for years before the disaster. Many residents believed those tremors were simply a normal part of life, never realizing they were warning signs of something far more dangerous. Among the people living nearby was a Roman writer named Pliny the Younger. Years later, he would write letters to the historian Tacitus, describing the terrifying event in detail and giving us one of the most important eyewitness accounts of a volcanic eruption in ancient history. Then, on August 24th in the year 79 AD, everything changed. Without warning, Mount Vesuvius suddenly exploded. A gigantic column of ash and smoke blasted high into the sky, rising nearly 20 miles above the earth. Later, Pliny the Younger described the cloud as looking like a giant pine tree spreading across the sky. Almost immediately, the ground began to shake violently. Soon after, rocks and burning ash started raining down on the city below. As the sky darkened, people in Pompeii ran through the streets in panic. Many covered their faces with cloth to breathe as they searched desperately for safety. Some tried to flee the city, while others hid inside their homes, hoping the eruption would stop. But instead of stopping, it only grew worse. Part 2 reveals the deadly wave from Mount Vesuvius that wiped the city off the map in minutes and froze its final moments in time. Subscribe for Part 2, because once you see what happened next, you'll never look at this story the same way again.